Good morning, Sugar Plums. It is daily vlog time, and let me just say first, I fucking miss y'all. I think I'm gonna start doing a vlog on the weekends, maybe like Saturday or something, maybe just one on the weekend. I don't know. This might be an everyday. This might be an everyday thing. I really was missing y'all. I really want to tell my internet family what's going on in my life. But anywho's, I'm back. I'm here. So let's talk about it. This weekend was the first weekend with my full little family of four, and I'll be honest with y'all, it was awesome. It was awesome. I don't know if I told y'all. I kind of told y'all, but I'll reiterate. We pretty much live in like a family unit. So this apartment up here, me, my partner, the boys, and then the apartment, the unit below is my mother-in-law, and here and there my father-in-law when he comes to visit, because they're still legally married, but they live in separate homes. But he comes over here when we gotta go to hospital visits, all that good stuff. And then in the basement is my brother-in-law, his fiance, and his two kids. So we have a robust family here. And then my other brother-in-law, he brings his three every now and then to just like hang out with the already two to three that's here, or two to four now, with the older baby being here now, that's here. So at any given time is just full of love, full of energy in here, and I definitely appreciate that. I absolutely love it. But we can just go through the days, right, and talk about everything that happened. So where we left off on Friday, I was telling you guys that I was going to tell you how my pole dance class went. You guys saw the video because I kind of gave a little. Every week I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a little, a little teaser from the class, really to encourage more people to sign up, because the more people that sign up, the more I stay on that platform and the more money I make. So sign up. But the class was great. As far as my dance journey goes, I'm just working now on like my performance. I feel like my performance muscle. Like when the studio director is taking video of me for like online content, I realized a lot of times, like even the video I posted here, I'm like thinking. So you can see me dancing, but you can see it in my face and I'm thinking. I want to start like performing. I used to be on a pom-pom team in high school, so like when you used to have to do your routines, you had to like practice your faces and like, but that was like happy cheer face, or like that kind of like, if anybody who's ever done competitive dance, when you were doing competitive dance as a kid, it was like sassy, attitude, happy. Now I have to like get in the mirror and start working on like my face, and you know what I mean? To just kind of, get back into the groove. I also just gotta like channel the woman that I was when I used to dance, because that woman gave face, honey. I'm pretty sure if there was cameras. I'm pretty sure if there were cameras on me then, I would have kind of liked it better. And I also gotta tell myself that I connect more with eyes. A camera being pointed at me, I can't connect. So I think I'm gonna start connecting like with the person that's recording. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But that's my only real feedback from my dance class. I had a great time and it was fun. Saturday was like the first like errand day for like the whole family. This check was also that check that I was doing all that black math for, right? So remember, I was just like, I'm a little nervous about what this means if, he's not going to be able to help that much. And he wasn't able to help that much. My poor baby, I think his check was a 2-digit check because it was only 2 days. And then after you take all the, still fees, and then I believe that even if he gets a smaller check, a percentage of it still gets taken for the one child's child support. Because I believe after he sends the death certificate for the first child, then that money will start to come back, and I think he'll get back pay. But that being said, I knew that this check was going to be like the check that I pretty much put into the house. So I was nervous because I'm like, shit. But the beautiful thing about this is if you get paid every other week, if you're a person who gets paid every other week, then you know that there are, I think, 2 or 3 months of the year where there are 31 days in the month, and those months we end up getting 3 checks. January was that month for me in this year, and there's another one coming in May. Y'all, this check on this last Friday being just completely free, because I don't have to use it for anything else, and all my other things I need to get done before the end of the month can fit into these last 2 checks that I got in a month, saved us like hell, G. And I'm gonna be honest, at first I was going to get on here and have a bitch fest. and just be like, what the fuck? Like, this could have been so much easier, blah, 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 blah. But I realized this morning in the shower that if was the fifth, we would all fucking be drunk. Yes, it was a frustrating experience. So pretty much watch my whole check go into making sure that the house was together. But I was making sure the house was together, full of people who I love. So yeah, I can be upset about it because I feel like even if you were the person who had the kids, having to do that is like shit. But I don't need to harp on it. Like, okay, girl. And that's another thing I had to start changing my terminology. I'm not here for my partner through a tough situation. I'm here with him until I no longer want this to be my situation. And I have to remind myself that instead of walking around here with like this, with my chest poked out, like somebody owe me something, or like they got to be indebted to me because baby, you could get your shit and leave. You know, this man already feels enough weight on his life trying to figure out what he gonna do. Baby already feels enough weight. His life was plucked up and moved across, the world. And so you're complaining about being able to afford to be helpful because you can't do other things. And I get that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to invalidate any of my feelings because as a woman who doesn't have children, I have every right to be like, damn, I want to be able to do more with my finances. But that is coming. And I know that it's coming because I'm watching the way my life is working out. So, taking all of that and just holding myself accountable and just reminding myself, like, don't do none of that. Don't go crazy. Chill out. I did a few things this weekend. So the first thing I did this weekend was I made a decision for myself about how I'm going to undergo my life this upcoming year and what I'm going to do. I also set a very hard non-negotiable for my staying power here in this relationship and in this family with my partner, and I'm going to share that with y'all. First thing that I made the decision that I'm going to do is I'm not going to allow myself to be stressed out about making so many sacrifices when I could just choose what sacrifices I'm going to make and I'm not going to make. I have decided that before I pay anything in the house, I am going to put a specific amount of money away for myself, whether it be for my savings, whether it be for my, my beauty, whatever it is, my maintenance, whatever. I'm going to pay myself first. Then I'm going to do what I can financially within the house. Sometimes that's going to mean not helping with our THC habit, because I don't know if I can say the W word on here. But sometimes that means that we're not going to smoke. I'm okay with that. I know my partner isn't always okay with that. He can find a way to make that work. That's not something that I'm going to make work on my end. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to have my part of the necessities, and I'm going to make sure that I always have some type of savings and something set aside for myself, because my goal in 2025 is to get my vehicle. I really want a car. I got into a car accident a few years ago, and I haven't had a car yet since then, and I really, really want to be able to get up and move around on my own. My non-negotiable for my partner and for my staying power here in this relationship is if I don't see him making an effort to increase our combined income, then I do have to remove myself from the situation. And what I mean by that is like our situation has now gotten more expensive basically by a whole human body, a whole adult human body. No amount of budgeting on either of our parts will take away from the fact that we're just going to need more money. So if he's not taking more shifts or trying to find another job or trying to find another form of side hustle, then I cannot reasonably stay, because then that means that I'm going to be working multiple. So then that'll be me working this job plus my dance classes plus running my crochet business. And I'm doing all of that just so we can survive. I'm not going to do that. So, and I'm already seeing my non-negotiable not be something that I even have to deal with, because I've heard him even be on the phone or talking to his boss about overtime. I'm seeing him already talking about a possible different stream of income. So that is showing me, number one, that he wants me here because he understands that stability is really important to me. Since I have been a young girl, have been a side hustle queen. I have been a multiple hustles girl because I feel like first of all, I don't like asking people for anything. But beyond not liking to ask people for anything, I also just feel like this is my life. This is what I want to do. So if this is what I want to do, I want to go out of my way to do what I want to do. And I don't want nobody to tell me And I'm gonna still do that. Like I want to go out. I've set up. I'm gonna tell y'all in tomorrow's vlog because we're running late on time. But I have set up a bunch of events for this year already. I got pretty much from now until like the middle of April, at least 1 or 2 events a month scheduled. I set my first sister date with my big sisters for this year. Like I am gonna start doing more. And when you do stuff, you got to pay for it. So every check, I'm going to take away maybe $100 or $2 maybe for, my fun, whatever I want to do. And then I'm going to put the rest of that money into the house. Even if all I got is my money for my fun, that's okay. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I'm grateful that we got through the weekend. I'm grateful for that extra check because of the longer month, because of the every other week getting paid. I know what my hard line is, my non-negotiable is, and I'm watching my partner show a lot of effort to not make me have to even consider what I'm going to do if my non-negotiable comes to fruition, because he's already seeking additional finances and he's being a lot more cost effective around the house. He's turning off lights. He's doing things to show me that he wants me to continue to be here with him. So I'm going to stop saying that I'm here for him. This is not his situation. This is our situation, and I'm here with him. And I'm grateful for it, and I'm happy about it. I'm grateful for y'all. Honestly, this space, being able to get my thoughts out in this space, really makes it a lot easier for me to have conversations with my partner, makes it a lot easier for me to have conversations with myself, and it makes my work with my therapist a lot more streamlined, because now every day I'm kind of noting what I'm feeling and going through, and I can make notes for myself. It also just helps me with my healing journey, because I kind of give myself my own kind of feedback and therapizing, if you will, through my healing journey. So all in all is good. Like I said, my first full weekend with the family of 4, it was beautiful. It was full of love. If love and just like genuine compatibility was enough to run a house of 4, me and my boys got it. Both of the boys respond well to me. We all, stay in our own space. For the most part, everybody's respectful. And I say for the most part because we haven't been tested for real, right? But in what we've experienced, we're all respectful. The love between my partner and I is very evident. We model black love for them, playful black love. And if love alone was all we needed, we would be betting 1,000. But the things that we are struggling with are logistical things that me and my partner were struggling with in our relationship regardless. And so now it's just time for him and myself as well, because I need to work on some things as well, to show improve and to continue to work on the logistics, so the logistics and the love can align and we can ride this out. I feel like it's a beautiful, beautiful family for me to be a part of, and I will gladly be its matriarch. But I can only do that if the man here continues to allow me to be. And so fingers crossed for it continuing to stay in this way, because it was really great this weekend. And again, I love y'all. I thank y'all. I'm finna get up out of here because it's Monday. I still got to finish the laundry, all those good things. I hope y'all have a great day, and I love you. See you tomorrow.